4 years from now? 3 years? That is so mean. Like, what if someone dies?
I mean, yeah.
I thought about that when I'm like, I don't want to die until mine.
You're like, oh, please.
Please. I needed to see that day.
There was like when Smash was coming out, some person was really hyped for it. They had terminal cancer.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yo,
I guess it didn't get
I don't know. They asked. I think they asked Nintendo like, please, my brother has terminal cancer. Please.
you know, oh, we could go.
Come on. Holy Ash!
No, but I can see it. Do you do the boss like 6 years? I'm just but yeah, they have like gameplay now.
Well, now they, yeah, but we play it. But yeah, the beta was.
Did you see Zombies? Azim was telling us at Jumbo about it.
Dude, that zombie looks so fun.
He said the complete opposite.
Really? It looks really cool.
I think it's such a good job. Like,
So
I've seen more like, well, I've only played zombies like Black Ops 1.
yeah.
So like, compared to that,
I mean, you should get it. You should get a.
no, it looked really cool, but it seemed like it had, at the time, they had like the, you know the gumball thing?
Did you have something? No?
Yeah.
I don't think it was that. It's like, oh, it looks like, I think they made it very arcade. They were very arcade. The mouse is
I guess they got rid of it. I mean, like, I think you can save your toggle. Still focus. But I was looking at, I like my like this next video. And then they have this thing where you can like, you could, but I think it's a game scene where you can like, melee them. You can like, you can melee. Like, you know, it's one of the jump balls. Get it. Like,
Good to go. It's your turn.
yeah, I never understood it.
Yeah.
Continue to take what you got.
The ball is very quick. No, one has the two, isn't it? It was also like the one where you can carry like 3 weapons instead of 2. Yeah,
They didn't look at that numbers and buttons on no.
the last Zombies we played was.
oh, it wasn't it was like the great. It was
Yeah, they changed
it was a great.
So the double stop.
Yeah. But it
And that was the
multiplayer that multiplayer was pretty cool. I just forgot that game back. Did they have that in any of the
Fuck. Fuck, he did one beam? They did 2,550 instantly. That's fun. That's fine. Well, we probably need to do the petrified crap in here too. I don't know. It didn't even I don't know why. Hit them all up. We need to put the flashlight on them. That's the only way to do it. Oh, okay.
Wait. Oh, you did it. Oh.
Okay, spend on the last one. Well, football season, you mean like how long? You talking about like college?
College. You keep playing. They're ranked 4 right now.
Oh yeah, at work I was joking with people. So one guy, they wanted to do fantasy football.
There's so many.
I didn't do that. I was like, no. I was down, but then then they're all like, everyone's like,
Endless
yeah,
replayability
then at
of
the
The
end they're like, all right guys,
Sims
we're
String.
pitching $20.
If
I'm
there's
just
nothing
like-
else, then I wish you
I thought about it. I'm
good
like, I
luck.
don't know anything. They're just gonna scout money out for me. And then I was like, I'm busy with small. I can't do this anymore. And they're like, it's fine. That was literally my thing. I'm like, why am I giving them $20 to do this? Because what is it up to? There's like literally, 11 people. Third place gets like $10. Second place gets $20, and first place gets 180. So I'm like, I'm for sure losing. I'm not gonna be in the
That's just
money.
winner takes all.
Why am I doing this? So I didn't care. And then plus, like, I'm kind of glad I didn't because everyone's like really into it. And like, I know I would be. I try to like follow it and I try to understand and whatnot. So I was like, that's fine. But because they had the draft, I think last weekend.
Okay.
And then some people don't know things. So like, his name's Christian McCaffrey, right? He's like really good. And the guy that didn't know anything, was like, I'm just gonna let him go. I don't care. So he let him go, and then the people that knew stuff were like salivating, and they tried to be the first person to steal him. But then the guy on my team is the one organizing it. So then apparently the owner can like reset things. So he reset it to where like he didn't let go. He's like, you didn't know anything. That guy's actually a good player. We shouldn't do this. I was just like, but
I'm sure they would have the stats on it.
and then I was talking to him when he was inviting me to it, and I was like, yeah, like I don't care about football, but I'm like, now that I'm going to grad school at UT, I like kind of care. And he's like, I literally hate Longhorns in Texas. I'm like, why? He's like, I'm a Texas Tech, like, are they Raiders, right? Texas Tech? Yeah. He says he literally hates them.
Yeah.
Because Raiders suck.
Yeah.
They could beat
And
them
then-
all the time.
Dude, I don't know about your work. Holy crap, there are so many Aggies here. My team of 12, half of them are Aggies. I'm not even kidding you. You walk around, people got the ring, they've got the freaking gear. There's so many Aggies. It's insane. And then I'm really hyped for
You gotta
the
get your Texas.
yeah, well, no, for the
And then
UT
November game.
for the
Thanksgiving?
UT A&M game. If UT wins, I should get a UT. I'll wear one of your UT shirts to work. Just a little rub.
Let's go to a game. You guys
Um,
want to go to a game in Austin?
I thought they were like hella expensive though.
Worth it.
Oh, really? I've never been to one.
Yeah, I've never been.
100,000 people. More than 100,000 people in the crowd.
That's
So,
crazy. I didn't know
We should go
that.
to a night game. Let's do it.
Actually, are they fun?
Yeah, it'd be a hell of fun.
What if you don't really care about it though? About football?
So one guy I used
Just
to
so
work
fun.
with, he didn't care about football at all in high school, but he did band. He joined Longhorn band, and he told me, he's like, dude, like when you're forced to be there and you feel like the energy and like the aura of it, he like loves.
Dude,
college
I'm
football.
telling you, you like,
He like loves it.
you gotta do it. You got. I actually have never been to a proper night game. The night game that I went to was against Rice, and it was like 52-0.
Why do you think a night games are better?
They're just more like, especially with like a good like team, because in the day it's like so hot. Like one of the games I went to against Bama was 100 degrees. Like it was electric, but it was 100 degrees in the stadium. And you're like in the stands. The student section was like so hot, and that was because we were in the Big 12. But now that we're in the SEC, we get night games. So
Why did the SEC get night games?
prime time. It's also like it has to deal with like they like have all these like dealings of like what time they air. So Big 12, I guess the way that their schedules work, they're on a different network and they have to play it. And also like they did get a prime time, which is like big noon, so like 12 o'clock games, and then there's like I think Fox News or something closer at 12 or whatever. But Texas is too hot to like you have to play.
We're in the SEC, right?
Yeah.
It did OU come to the SEC as well?
They had their first game today. They beat Temple. The Temple was come back quick.
But isn't the SEC extremely stacked?
Yeah.
With the tunnel rivalries now too?
Yeah. We just added a whole bunch to it now.
Oh yeah,
Texas
UT
A&M.
joining's crazy. Right?
Texas OU. LSU.
And then isn't Texas and Alabama kind of a thing too?
Now it's in the past.
It wasn't, they were just destroying, right? But now,
Yeah.
now
Because, like, yeah, I mean, because Alabama, like, now, like, they had their whole saving period of, like, 7 championships and stuff. And they've been dominating for the past, well, yeah, 10 years. And then Texas was relevant in 2005. They won.
But we still made it to the playoffs. I watched that game because we made it to the playoffs.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
We could have won at the end.
I think so, yeah, that one catch.
Yeah.
All you need
Well,
was
it's because they just kept like jerking off that one flat like receiver. I'm like, why do y'all care about him so much?
Yeah.
They
Mitchell,
should-
right?
Yeah, they should have just passed it to the other guy. Because I mean, and what is it? Washington? They were really smart too. Like they knew he literally came up from back, just smacked it out of his hands.
They knew. But we'll see. Texas is always a hit or miss. It just sucks now that like I leave or we're not there at teams anymore and they're doing well.
Yeah,
It sucks.
yeah.
It
But
sucks.
I just want to see him be. I'll watch the A&M game.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Are they gonna have that at Dallas or Austin?
I'm gonna try to go to like maybe A&M. Oh no, it's at A&M State.
There are a lot of people that are in politicians.
Yeah, I probably won't. I think it's way too expensive.
Would your
but, like,
sister go?
no, she's not
Okay.
sure. But maybe some college friends too. Just like
When was the last time they played?
2013.
I mean, look, yeah, everyone at UT hates A&M, and everyone at A&M hates UT.
Yeah, it's in their fight song.
No way.
Goodbye, good end.
Really?
I don't know. We acknowledge Kansas.
And then Texas
Exactly,
and
yeah.
OU have the rivalry, but then OU just always beats us, right?
Not always. No.
I feel like
It goes back. It goes back.
At least at the game in the state fair, they always win most of the
See, that's crazy. Because like 3 years ago, or like it's been like when OU has a better team, right? And they like go further out in the championships, but Texas beats them. And then last year was the same case where Texas had a better team, but OU beats them in like the Cotton Bowl.
Just,
Yeah, it honestly is like a disappointing. I think they're pretty even. That's why it's a good rivalry.
but people care about them a lot.
And that's gonna be whenever. I think that's during the Japan trip. I think they play October 12th.
But we still beat them. Or, like, we did better than them in the playoffs.
Yeah, yeah, but that was our only single loss before losing.
And yeah, didn't we only make it because we won the championship and we beat Alabama? That's why they let us go on, right?
Yeah, because what team was it that lost, and that's why we won? I think it was Ohio.
Oh, no, Georgia lost.
Yeah.
That, like, effed everything up.
Oh yeah, Georgia.
That
yeah,
effed everything up.
yeah.
Because they were supposed to be the best team.
Yeah.
They
They were
lost.
ranked 1, and then
The
they
info
lost.
you
So that just completely
I've
effed
begun to see
everything up.
the more I learn about our world, the more
And then I
rewarding
think
it
they
is
screwed.
to
I was really
explore.
following that because there was this thing where FSU was that school that never
Yes,
lost a single
FSU,
game,
yeah.
and then imagine going undefeated and they don't let you go to the playoffs. They're like, you weren't good enough.
Oh yeah, because they chose.
Massive conflict.
Texas like redeemed themselves because they went all the way.
Yeah, but people were saying if Georgia,
Were they in the championships?
Yeah,
Oh.
no, if Georgia
lost
beat
to-
Alabama, if Georgia beat Alabama,
then
then Texas wouldn't have made it, Alabama wouldn't have made it,
yeah.
but they're just and then it's just retarded where like you have 5 times and you choose 4.
That was fixed. It's fixed.
Well, I don't get how is it fixed though.
I'd be mad if I was a senior.
But how do they? Is it the championship?
So it's okay. Every all the bowl games, I think that will walk. Every win the bowl game. Because that makes sense to get qualified for bowl games. Oh, I thought. No, Cotton Bowl. Cotton Bowl is the.
Yeah, I thought that always.
Yeah, that's just like that's the thing. But then like the Orange Bowl, Alice Bowl, the Rose Bowl,
Yep,
you have to fall.
But is that with a conference or is that like?
That's a good.
But I mean, it is better. Right?
Like, quick
I don't
question,
think it is.
Is anyone weak to fire in this whole battle? Because I forgot to go there.
They are, but it's like the bee and like the soul. Like you can see. But you should have fire, right? So.
Would you guys be down to go to the game?
Sorry, but you're going down.
Actually, yeah. They play. You should look at their.
I'm realizing like these actually like
September, actually,
October. Yeah,
November.
November is whenever it's I guess it depends on.
Well, would they ever play around here?
No. That's what I'm telling you. Like, the experience is better at the big thing on. Like, they also celebrate.
Let's see if
their
this
100
works. Look, I'm gonna limit siphon.
years. Yeah, 100
UT
years
also?
to the stadium. No, the stadium.
I'm gonna limit siphon UP.
Yeah, they're playing Colorado State University tomorrow.
And see, I gave her the thing that gets back.
Look at the personnel. That's crazy. I think that's crazy. That's so much. Are you gonna protect the foul on them?
To beat the first person?
You gotta.
Yeah, I gave it one. Except you. But Aaron
Playing
has.
Michigan
Sure.
Saturday. That's the dude.
If you do go, like, invite me, but I'll consider it. But it just has to be like, it'll happen to be a weekend. So that's super good.
On a Saturday? Well, oh, okay. Alright, there's Texas versus Florida. November 9th. It's the 11th. I don't know. I want to go to.
If they sting you, 1,000.
I guess that's also a lot of sucks. That's pretty good. Yeah.
It's at Michigan. It's Michigan, okay? They're confident here. They don't part of
No,
it.
they're,
Before they
they're part of it.
I gave her HP absorb and MP absorb because we never lose health
Yeah.
on ice.
Michigan though? Sorry. The Big Ten was second. So was Florida. I'll tell you about that. And we literally dodged half the time. You have to get lucky for the dodge. But if you do hit the one,
Is Big Ten what?
it's kind of Big Ten to be the second part of the Big Ten. Here's what the Big Ten.
They have Oregon, they have Ohio State University, they have Michigan, she gets paid for her food.
Did ya?
So, I mean, and then they have USC now too. So. And Washington. Washington's like great. Oh, I'm sure about that.
Oh, he like, what happened?
She's
She just got 50% ready
This
to
is
do
what
that.
you get once for
Like,
you.
he was like that.
and she won that.
Wait, sorry, for who? Who was?
Washington. They would
Why was Alabama so good? I mean, people joke inbred. People joke inbred for no reason, but like, it was their cover too, Nick Saban.
Oh yeah, Nick Saban took it. Basically,
Is that a
he was
deer?
able to, like, basically guarantee players spot
This calls for
because of his reputation and because like the people who just bring out like the NFL with like good players to like like you have like the best players now. He was like they wanted to have like people. So then everybody was like all this like just coming out of college or like coming out of high school how they're
And was he?
that's the best of best and all of the next. And then like some other tiers in Texas,
Not a compliment.
USC was good too.
The Trojans.
LSU, but like everybody knew that their program was good. And then after if you look at the stats like
Do a lot of people talk about sports at work? At your work?
yeah.
You do it, here.
Are you gonna eat those? Like, you're, no, I don't.
Yeah.
Sure?
Yes.
Because I mean, they were getting colder, so I'd rather just shut it up. You get too strong. Move on, Liz. They talk a lot about it. There's some of them.
My
Wait, but doesn't he? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Doesn't he?
Yeah. It's hard. I don't think it's a bad one.
It's so annoying. It's right.
That's what I'm telling you.
Don't stop now.
Hey,
Nice. How did you leave?
Oh, if he just orders from their website.
Oh, if you ordered? Oh, their thing is coming up too. Remember that?
Back to school specials for Apple. Like,
I didn't get that. I didn't get those.
oh, okay.
Well, that's what I got last. They like
You got
and they get beats.
Oh, but so what our mother did is when she got her thing, she got her milk stuff. That's her hair. And like, they had that on it. It came with the thing. And then they were also like, okay, back to school, but not only is that cheap, but we're going to give you a free pair of earrings. And then whenever you order anything from Apple, like these accessories, like iPad, we got this done. I think he, whenever he gets Apple stuff, he's directly orders from there. The Brown and me. Yeah, like most of the time, like this laptop. Actually, I think about
Oh,
it.
this is too easy.
This one's what? The first time I got a MacBook was.
Yeah.
Then like iPhone, we always just like yeah, who do you have for your phone?
Right. You're gonna be paid.
Yeah.
Deal with that.
Yeah. Oh.
It's like it's on it. It's like such an easy fix, but
This one's for you.
Yeah.
It perfected.
Did it.
Oh yeah. So what's the run?
We have like a fan and they had it for a while, a long time. They have like a
But where they screwed you up with that though, by the way, because we kind of we were long enough to see mobile. We were they were like, hey, like, dude, stay on. Like, you won't. But then where they screw you up, it's called V-Line. You just stop around. Like whenever our contract finishes, and if we feel like it, you call like we this is my and then with mobile, we were like, let's do you guys. And they did. But like they priced it in a way that they knew you weren't only. But
For the line.
yeah, it's called a button panel.
Okay.
I can kind of see. I told a guy about it like a 8-year-old phone. He's like, you can just give him like one that you don't have, like off eBay. Maybe. I'm like, that's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
And he did that. He literally came back and he told me, he was like, guess what? He went on eBay and got one. For like $10.
Yeah, they take it any
Any damage is fine. Like turn on no water damage. I didn't know crap.
Yeah, that's what happened with my brother too. Like my thing was damaged. My phone had crashed or something. But T-Mobile just faked anything, and they gave us a full 1,000 credit. Cloud. And it's like keep spamming Blizzard. Cloud and Aerith will get to ATV.
I hope they have better.
Because I have that one thing
Oh,
where
they don't. They don't.
No, the one I have are.
You talking about AirPods?
Yeah, I have these. Which one are these?
yeah. But they're like the third one.
Yeah, whichever generation. I want this one.
Why don't you leave the one more. The Tower of Hidden Providence.
Okay, maybe that's oh my god,
Up to you.
I've got this.
This one's for you.
think
Hey, you're not ready to mess with us.
Leave it to me.
I'm cool. You just keep spamming Gugara, everything you do. I'm on 7.
I know one. No, is it? I feel like the one we will have a Saturday one.
Now with extra Beguiling Ninja.
If you like, add it.
Kind of a
Yeah, but I was wondering like the thing doesn't like Saturday, right? You have to have to do that if you. Because I think maybe it's not like
No, I think Scott.
yeah, that's fine.
Nick.
Yeah.
I think there's that over
Yeah, it's kind of
yeah, they have to like.
yeah.
And that takes time. I think that's complicated when you're used to yourself having done it. But you can like, you know, like, how it's supposed to be. You have to like go through the process. That's something.
And it's stress-free, you have to verify. That's not weird at that point, right?
If something goes wrong, you also, I mean, a good leader takes
to reach them. One more shot.
Oh yeah, you know what's Zelensky did?
Oh, really? Essence?
What? And Ukraine. You know what Zelensky did though? The commander of the Air Force sacked.
Really?
Yeah, it was in the morning. Like, not only did an F-16 crash, the guy died. the pilot.
He was
Then-
like he also got
And then he's his own speaking and accept.
Well, I mean, those are money. They're just one choice.
that pilot. He went to the White House.
You see, I just keep healing. I keep healing and getting MP though.
Oh yeah, so how do you feel about Kamala? You watch her interview with you?
Yeah, how you feel about it?
You want to throw Mama? Are you throwing Mama?
I saw some of her highlights.
You're right. You're right.
Some of the highlights. I have a big, not big.
Ken Wall?
I like,
I told my mom too I like the shield.
I like.
No, I told her, I'm like, I'm gonna do that too.
He seems like a reasonable American.
Yeah. He gets the highest approval on that.
I think she made a good.
Yeah, but like, that's really good. I told my mom, brother, actually, everyone had a she didn't shoot for fight
Well,
Pennsylvania. So everyone's like, okay, like, the Russian guy, she like, and he's like a populist. Like, obviously, I'm like a right-wing populist. He is a left-wing populist. So like, okay, like I can, right? Like he has some good ideas.
yeah.
Like he gave free school numbers to poor people.
Yeah,
Like stuff like that.
yeah.
Do you think that's a,
That's what I just tell, bro. Where do you get that money from? I bet. Where do you get that money from?
I think
From
it's a good-
taxpayers.
I think it's good.
Did he ask every taxpayer and wherever he's from?
Wait. I'll ask you whenever he spent all this money on the mall.
Oh, what money?
No,
did
the
he
wall's
spend?
good. The wall's good.
Yeah, everyone wanted it.
yeah.
Wait,
Hey, everyone wanted it. Everyone wanted it.
Everyone wanted it.
Yeah.
Listen. Guess what? You know Kamala? She said she's gonna drop 100 mil on that wall.
Oh, interesting.
She's gonna build a wall too, alright? Yeah. She's trying to build a wall too.
I think the wall is.
That's what all of us.
I mean,
Well, I mean, she's spending it now. So
yeah, I agree with that. We should make.
I actually look at like heals and I'm literally full healed.
Is it really that useful if people can just climb over it? Like you don't.
Just 3 goes alright, and that's dead. Let's call out this thing.
So you don't climb over that.
I remember hearing in 2016, they're all like, what was the name? God, I hate this guy so much. Stephen Colbert, right?
It's also principle. We don't want any more freaking.
He's just like,
we don't want any more beers coming into our country.
it's like, he's like, alright, Trump, he's like, you build a 10-foot wall? Alright, well, people in Mexico start buying 11-foot ladders. That's what he was thinking about.
That's I think that's
It was, but it's just like,
that's I think that's
however, I mean, I'll be honest though, I was like, okay, obviously for like Lesna, I mean, like,
Okay, she's not gonna do anything. She's not gonna do anything at all.
no, that's the thing. It's like the only reason I had a holdout on her, which I was like, I was on her shoes this time, right? Because I've listened to Trump speak. He uses his Palestinian as an insult, and I'm like, it's like he cares. He spoke at a fighting anti-Semitism event with the owner of the Dallas Mavericks Las Vegas Sands here in Adelson.
What's that?
Miriam Adelson.
Oh, she now owns Mavericks?
Why?
Oh, really? I didn't know
another type. He didn't know Mark Cuban.
I had no idea. Did you know that? I had no idea.
He changed his name. Why did you?
I think I have it.
Yeah, he's back. So, and I'm using that word here. So, she, wife of late Sheldon Adelson, the owner of the Las Vegas Sands, among others, you know, whatever, that is the thing that is worth like 30, 40 million. So, so she gave Trump in 2016, she gave everyone $100 million to run in a dollar. And in return, Trump passed these crazy tax cuts for people that had money overseas, which helped Apple, but primarily fucked him. Because he had, I got so happy. Everyone had full health in China.
Trump or
No. The Apple. But now he died, and but before he left office in 2020, he gave her the Presidential Medal of Freedom, mainly for donating money. That's what she got. Okay, stuff like that.
Wait, he just
Okay.
he just gave it to
Yeah, he
me.
gave it to her. And then you heard what he said, right? Which was so bad about what he said about soldiers. he talked about at the Fighting Anti-Semitism event in a room full of kikes, rich kikes. He was like, hey, I gave Mary Mallison the Presidential Medal of Freedom, and everyone was like, and he's like, you know, he was the congressional one too. He's like, I always thought the presidential one was better. He's like, who gets the congressional one? Just a bunch of soldiers whose like limbs don't work. They've been hurt. They've been hurt. He's like, they've been hurt in battle. They don't look that great. He's like, look how great she looks.
Did he really say that?
Yes.
No way.
Yes.
Do you know the scandal that's happening with him right now?
Yes.
Well, what's the scandal?
Yeah. I don't know what happened.
No, what happened? What happened?
Dude, okay, that is so funny. I need to see that.
No, veteran.
Can you look up that clip? I want to.
No,
I actually want to see.
No. I'm sorry. Just veterans got extremely strong. Some of them were like strong. Like, what was this back? This one was.
But hey, that's funny because Mark even came up on Steve Colbert. Or was it the Daily? No, it was the Daily Show with whatever. But he took some crap about Trump.
He always did. He just jealous.
No, that's the thing why he's there.
He's just he's just jealous because he realized like, damn, I'm a billionaire. I could have ran and became president if Trump freaking did it.
No, they asked him about like, okay, like why are you thinking about running? You could, and he said, why would I do that? I want to be there for my family. He didn't like get ready for it. I was like, yeah, this guy makes sense. Like he doesn't need to do it whenever he already has power. I feel like he misses that power.
Man, you watch too much like MSNBC.
I don't watch MSNBC.
But look,
Hold up, that's some bullshit right there. That's
you know why?
That's a terrible thing. I don't watch MSNBC.
You've been sucking too much MSN.
There's two turbo lips that sit next to me.
MSN
And it's
Glizzy.
like the classic recycling points of like, Trump just likes the shiny desk. He just wants power. And I'm like, I'll be honest with you.
I'll tell you why he wants power.
He does want it.
Because he wants it to like help just sack his wall. And
No,
that's
I don't think.
why.
I do think he wants power. However, when he ran the first time, I think a lot of the Trump derangement syndrome, people never Trumpers.
Yeah.
I think they just get pissed off at the fact that he won. But like to me, when I was 2016, I was like, damn, this guy's crazy. Like he's a billionaire. He just came out of nowhere. The Republican Party tried to stop him from winning, but he got the nomination, and then he beat Clinton. He beat Obama.
Yeah.
He beat Bush. He beat him. It's crazy.
Okay, but
Right?
why
It's
is it
amazing.
wrong? Why is it wrong to say that he
amazing.
wants power?
No. I think
Why is that, like-
no. I think it's fine. But the way it's stated, it's
I-
just like it's like a way just to completely write them down.
I'm not writing him off.
I'm
I'm
just
saying
saying
what
that-
he wants.
that the way
Like,
it's saying-
I'm saying what he desires. Like, what is
Well,
he getting
I
out
do
of it?
think, but you know, Kamala
He has
wants that too.
money.
But Kamala wants that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Bro,
the other thing-
but the
other
nigga's
thing,
like
by the
70,
way,
bro.
Yeah, I do think he wants power, but I don't think he realized at the time that doing this would actually be kind of detrimental to his businesses.
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah.
And I think even him winning now is like, yeah, it'll be better than what he has now, but I think he is getting more like power, like by putting his family members in key spots. But I think when it comes to his network,
No, it's
yeah, I don't get it.
yeah.
Best way to make tracks is on Chocoback.
But obviously, he won't. I mean, everyone I've seen enough people. They're like, yo, you need to like get out of your mind. Even they say with Tim Wolf too. They're like, yeah, he's really good at coming off as a normal day American. They're like, you'll never get it twisted. Most people that are all like longtime senators, governors, whatever, they're very narcissistic people
Yeah.
who want attention on themselves. And they're like, but the freaking Josh Jordan,
How okay. What? How do you think he's gonna benefit from these?
no, I'm just like, I guess.
So
Yeah,
I mean,
hold
of course you would vote for someone who you think is gonna give you like.
Do you generally think?
I don't know.
Do you
I don't know.
do you think Kamala will be better for you? Not just I'm not talking internationally, but for the U.S. over Trump. Do you think?
I mean, economy-wise.
Just anything overall. Oh, sure,
I can't really
economy.
think of
You
one.
can start with economy, sure.
Economy-wise, like I think Trump did okay. Biden's, I think he was kind of riding off of like what Obama had kind of left off.
Yeah, again, though, whenever I hear that, I'm sorry. It's like I always these are all comments I've seen on Reddit or Talk Politics.
Yeah.
Where it's just like, oh guys, Trump was just running off Obama, and I'm like, you know what?
They kind of do inherit.
No,
You kind of do inherit.
I'm like, that could be true, but then I always tell people this because I mean, I guess I'm fine. I try to look at things like
Any
neutrally.
policy that you set takes a while.
No,
for
I
things
agree.
to like come. So like even whatever Trump had, like I'm saying, whatever, even Biden coming into office, like it wasn't just like he came and like things like changed. He was also riding off of Trump's success.
Yeah, I know, but that's what I'm trying to say. I'm glad you said that. But my point is, like, I see these things online where it's like, okay, Trump didn't do that great. He just inherited what I'm like, okay, if you think that, which it probably is true. If you think that, then you can say the same thing about, like, if you're going to attribute great things that Biden's doing now. For the economy,
Yeah,
right?
no,
Maybe
I'm
100%,
saying,
right?
yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
And I'm saying like towards the end of his presidency, like whenever COVID hit, that was a big shock. So like, of course, that was gonna be detrimental to anyone. Right? And so like, I mean, but Biden coming in, did he like immediately fix that issue? No, it's like it's still ongoing. But then like whenever you look at the economy, like you could see like a steady increase, right? So now you come and look and you see, okay, what's gonna be more helpful for the economy whenever either Trump or Trump? I don't know. I don't know. Are they gonna like? Trump is definitely gonna favor them, right? What is Kamala gonna do though? Like if she raises I don't want her to raise the minimum wage. I don't know. I don't, because that's just gonna increase everything else. If you increase that, bread is gonna go higher, eggs are gonna go higher, milk is gonna go higher.
But don't you agree that if Trump did the mass deportations he says he wants to do, that's going to increase the price of bread, McDonald's, Whataburger, eggs, everything?
Yeah, but okay, his massive deportation. Do you think that's feasible, or like, do you think that's gonna like, what does that even entail? Because I don't know how that's gonna work. He's gonna look at a Mexican and go like,
No,
Right,
not a Mexican. He's going to kick out pro-Hamas activists that are college students.
okay, that see that's that sounds.
That's what
You
he said.
serious?
That's what he said.
I
I never stop supporting him, because that's what you're thinking, right? I told you this time around, I don't know who I'm going to vote. I don't know. I'm sorry.
okay, thank you.
I don't, because I guess I could, well, we're on one train, but I can, yeah, that's what I was saying. So, my thing is like, obviously, like, I lean conservative. Even now when I was doubting him, I took a few of those tests too. Like, have you taken an eyesight wit? That's actually cool. I took a lot of tests, and it's.
I'm telling you, I'm conservative leaning.
I took a lot of tests. You're conservative leaning. I don't know.
It's counted as
I'm not lying. And on some policies I do.
Yeah. No, I took eyesight wit when I was doubting Trump again. But then, like, he says comments which I find really funny. Like, you know what he said he wants to do? When RFK endorsed him, he said that he's like, I'm gonna have RFK lead a presidential commission on attempted assassinations, and everyone cheers. And then he's like, with that, we won't release and declassify any and all documents related to JFK's assassination.
Then we can finally split
I'm
the
like,
fights.
that's great. And then, like, I look here. But then, like, later on he goes around and just says, like, horrible things. Like, bro.
Okay.
But I took eyesight with again, and literally it's like, for all the candidates, it was like, with what you want, 78% Trump.
Yeah.
And then it was like also like 70 something JD Vance, and then it was like 40-ish Tim Walz. It's like 23 Kamala Harris. And then I'm like, well, that's only if I care about all these equally. So I was like, okay, you know what? Like, Walz, you gotta see what she thinks about what I think all this thing on the right? And she was kind of avoiding the issue. At the DNC, right?
Yeah, I heard her speech.
Like, at the DNC, no, they had the hostage family speak. There were a lot of protesters. They had said that we would let that one Arab Palestinian lady from Georgia come and speak. And then on the last day, they're like, nope, we changed our mind, whatever. People were really bad about that. And then, like, while she's speaking, like, what she said in there, it's like, what she said, like, I know a lot of Muslims around, like, it was. I don't think it was what people hoped. It was, she just kind of gave the right rhetoric, but it was still very,
Very
it-
touchy.
yeah, it was. I
Find a world of wonders. A world filled with magic that
And
belongs
then
to
she's like,
you as well.
"Things,
Because the
right?"
gold
And it's like when he
saucer is
compared
not
to Trump,
your
like,
home
why would you
away
say
from home.
Yeah, but
However,
however, like when I was watching stuff, like we found out what happened in DNC, and also like at the DNC, she said like, hey, like, you know, I might consider doing the Iran nuclear deal again, but then they had like offshoot like committees. In one of the offshoot committees, the head of like national security literally said like, don't worry, guys, I know Harris. He told us it's been a lot of stuff. And everything. And then it's also like, oh yeah, obviously, sorry, even before, you know, when she became the nominee, she didn't meet with Netanyahu, like she was in the speech, or it was kind of clear she started this also, right? I feel like I think great. DNC, it's like, okay, well, it's still been great. And then now with this CNN interview, right? Jana Bash, another type, by the way.
Got your deck in order?
I watched this like yesterday where she like straight up asked like, hey, it's like obviously there's
yeah, I didn't watch
more.
this.
And I gotta give the CNN. I used to want to put the News Network place thing. I hated them. They're pretty good. They're not great, but they're like much better. So she asked, she's like, hey, obviously this war's happening, right? So she's like, so would you condition, like, would you use weapons on Israel as like a bargaining? And her
Use weapons on
yeah.
Again,
Sorry, use weapon shipments to give Israel
Yeah.
as a bargaining chip.
as to
To like for like the ceasefire.
okay, to give them more weapons so that they stop fighting.
No. Like if you don't do
Oh.
this, we're not
Oh
gonna.
yeah.
Because Biden tried to do that, right?
Yeah.
Everyone was happy, but you know what he did, right? 2 weeks later, he just gave it. I mean, no one thought he did. It was kind of nice. Like, oh, you stop it. No, but then
Yeah.
and then people I watched too were like, Biden apparently, even though it's kind of crazy, right? You would think that. I think the average Republican is more religious, obviously, than the average Democrat. But when it comes to Trump versus Biden, Biden's more religious. And
Yeah.
he goes to church and everything, and his support of Israel is also very.
I'm pretty sure Trump has another people.
Not him.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was funny too. In 2020, people were talking about this. He went on,
699, guys.
he went on some Republican talk show, and like there's Christians on there, and they're like, yeah, you love the Bible.
Yeah.
I love
What's
the
your
Bible.
favorite word?
Yeah, no, they asked them none. You say, oh, well, like, you know,
All of them.
yeah, they're all no.
No way, I didn't say
No,
that.
they first asked
So
it. Yeah, they're like, oh, okay. They're like, yeah, it's kind of hard to choose a verse, right? And they're all going to take out one. They're like, okay, like, are you more of like a New Testament or like a Old Testament kind of guy? And then, no, he's like, you know what? I like them both equally.
Well, I don't get that though.
They're completely
Yeah, they're
different.
right. He's both different. They are completely different. The Old Testament's different.
Yeah, the what is how does it describe it? It's a vegetable god or not?
Yeah, he's like, I like them both equally. It's like, okay. Alright, that's the part. After this is for me.
It's just sorry, man.
But anyways, so and then I was thinking about that too when it comes to like character or whatever. But so with her, it's like so she asked her, she's like, you know, would you consider, you know, weapon shipments against Israel, right? And then she was like, let me be clear, like, my support of Israel is ironclad. They're one of the strongest allies. I fully support the right to defend themselves. And like Hamas like killed like thousands of people. Rape, which by the way,
Wait, oh, she said that? She's
only a couple.
Okay, but you can't.
No.
What do you mean?
No. I know it's not that, but the kites, right? They kept saying that there was systematic mass raping of women. That fact is not true.
Okay.
No. That fact has been debunked multiple times.
Wait, I thought women weren't raped at all.
No. I mean, I think there were a couple. No. I think there were a couple instances of that. I'm not gonna like say there wasn't, but when they read reports on it, they say like.
Wait, how do you know? No, there hasn't been any proof shown for that.
No.
There's literally a woman in the truck.
She didn't get raped.
Well, they think.
Yeah, there's no proof of rape.
Yeah, no. As far as I know,
I mean, yeah, you've been.
expect them to go and take it like.
I know you've been MSN. I know. But there hasn't been any video.
Like basically saying like
God, we
They
must be getting
did-
withdrawals from.
No, you know.
But yeah,
No,
he's right.
they have mass surveillance systems. They have videos of people shooting.
Okay, I'm
Yeah,
sure
but
it
no,
happened,
yeah,
though,
there's no
guys.
evidence.
Like,
No,
you really can't. You really don't think it would
But
happen
listen,
listen.
in a war state.
No,
that
I
would
agree.
happen.
But
I agree.
Even
So
though
you're
they're
telling
Muslim, even though they're
You're
Muslim,
telling
doesn't
me.
mean it doesn't.
You're
doesn't
telling
hold
me.
it back.
You're telling me I'm Paz, right? I shoot a bunch of niggas. I see a bunch of idea people coming in like, you know what? I need to get one last bust out. You're gonna rape me.
They had time there. They had time there.
God,
But
No,
listen,
that did not
listen.
Seriously?
Oh, there's
Really
no
don't
proof
think
for
this-
that. There's
No,
proof for it.
he's right. There actually is.
There is no
like,
proof for
hard evidence yet. I
think
do
there's people
believe.
saying that that's what happened.
Okay, can I tell you
Yes,
something?
yeah, people
Let
say
me
it.
talk, people. Let me talk. Okay, so there's no evidence of mass assaulting. I do believe there probably were a couple instances, but the way it was reported, babies were beheaded. That is
Yeah,
not true.
yeah.
The
It's the
way
same
it's
thing with
reported
the race.
is that there was mass assaults that occurred. That did not happen. You know what happened? I saw one too. One of the they were like
You saw
Red
raping?
Cross people. One of the Red Cross people who they're supposed to go and like help bodies in like a crazy incident. So when he went there, like his testimony was like was with massive Spark October, where he was like, I went to this house. I found my parents dead here, and then like they were like 1 foot off in the wall, right? And then he finds like in a different way, he finds the body of like a young woman, and like her dress had been ripped out. So he's just like, all right, he was assaulted, right? And it's like, you know, what? That's okay.
I mean, you don't just die with your like dress up.
Yeah,
like
obviously.
that.
You know, but I mean, he didn't say anything else. He just said her dress was something, right? So we reported that, and he's like, hey, I think like this happened, right? And then everyone just fucking went off with it, right? Which again, for the time makes sense. But later on, though, come to find out they did an investigation. The only reason that happened was because the IDF had already been there, and then they were separating the bodies out to be in different rooms. They didn't one together, and then while they were dragging her, that's how her dress got lifted. And there's another, yeah, that is proven
Okay.
true. And then he tried to go and like retract his statement, but then half the people like just didn't want to listen to him. What
Yeah,
happened.
okay,
And then-
that's fine, but I'm sure there were
Another
instances of it.
Another
Okay,
thing-
you think about these radical.
I want to finish.
people, right?
No, I don't think they're radical.
They
Are you kidding me?
How are they radical?
They go. Have
They-
you seen? Have you seen
They
what
are.
they did?
They
like,
shot a bunch of people. Yeah.
okay,
they just did some horrible.
they did terrible things.
They
Like
did.
what? Like what? I didn't see the video. Though.
God,
They killed. They killed.
they went into people's houses,
Yeah.
civilians,
Yeah.
and just like absolutely demolished them. You should see some of the like the videos and stuff. It's like blood is like spattered everywhere. It's not even like okay, you just like shoot them like once in the head and it's like easy done. It's like multiple shots. It's like they wanted them to suffer.
Well, obviously they do. Think of the context.
Okay, but there's like differences, right? And then like if you're like a sane person, you don't go after civilians. Like that is radical.
I told you that
that
too.
itself is radical. If you go and target like a military camp, okay, that makes sense. But to go after civilians is crazy.
Yeah, they should have.
So that is basically the definition of radical. I don't like how much more radical do you have to get?
Israel's doing the same thing. That's the thing
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, Israel's
Right? They're the same
definitely the same thing.
They're doing it.
But
But-
the thing with Hamas is like those people, like I guess sure they're part of like they're like part of a group, right? Or like I don't. Here's where it, like always gets me. It's like are they from the government? Like do they represent God? Are they the military of God? Or are these radical?
No,
Or like
no.
just like
Hamas
their own
is like
separate like
Hamas like
smaller
is the ruling body, political, military force of.
okay, so those military folks of Gaza were the ones that went into this.
Yeah.
Okay. What they look like? They're like they just roll up in like some Suzuki's and like Nissan trucks, and then they're going across the border and do all this. Like,
I mean, no, they were trying. They had preference.
yeah, but
That is like their military force. But the other thing, yeah, there's another incident too where he's like, oh yeah, there's another one where one of the people that survived the other person also said too. She's like, yeah, when Hamas was like came into my house, or whatever, one guy like literally was trying to like rape me. Yeah, but then the other guy stopped. Yeah, and then they were but I agree. No, they are. I'm not talking about them. They're horrible.
Yeah.
But the thing is, like, obviously, the way it's painted, right? It's like
I mean,
they are like 1,000% evil, and
Yeah.
Israel's 0% evil. And
Yeah.
I'm trying to argue like, I think it's like 100%. 100%.
I mean, yeah, of course, like,
Right, that's what I'm trying to.
of course, like they have control over weapons. Hamas doesn't even have a say.
Yeah.
So, like, for them, they can run the narrative or whatever the fuck they want. It's important that's all we have. Like,
Yeah.
Did you see, like, the guy, one of these guys, one of the hostages that they released was Muslim? And, like, so, like, he came, they rescued, I think this is, like, literally this week. They rescued him. He's part of a smaller. Yeah, he's Muslim and he's part of like a small Muslim group in Israel. And I was like, dude, look at this. Like, it's like gotten to the point where it's not even like religious. It's like literally.
No, everyone's a football. Israel's bombing Turkey.
Huh?
Israel's bombing Turkey.
Oh yeah, yeah,
I mean, we're like a backdrop. That's.
yeah. It's but now it's like just gotten to the point where it's like
I don't know you.
yeah, you should look at the person. And so yeah, there's Muslims living in Israel.
Oh yeah. There's more Christians up there. Palestine is more percent Christian than Israel.
It'd
But
be
there is a big Muslim population.
it'd be interesting to see like Israel, an Israeli who's Muslim perspective on the whole thing.
Well,
I think they would have stakes in both sides.
yeah. So but that's what they say. It's they said it.
Even the Muslims.
Yeah. That's what they say. But I'm not. That's what I've heard from like other people, right? From Palestinian activists. I would genuinely. I mean, I don't think they're probably fearful to outright say what they want to. That would be good. However, so she's just like, yeah, my support. And then she asked her again. She's like, would you, condition weapon shipments on it? And she's just like, I'm like, after I saw that, after we saw the DMC,
Yeah.
I'm like, there's no way. She basically said, like, whatever Biden's doing right now.
We're gonna continue.
And then at her first rally, she told the protesters to shut up. Everyone got happy. And she realized she messed up. At the Arizona one, when there were protesters, she was like, oh, I hear you guys. We'll try to do something. Then at her first rally, she was like, oh, you guys want Trump to win, okay? Then be my guest, right? She got them to shut up that way. The second time she messed up. Then she based on what she said to me right now, she's basically like, yeah, basically won't like it. So it's like, okay, like, then why? I mean, plus, like, she still hasn't even said what she said. And so it's like, on one hand, it's like, she's not gonna change. Trump would probably make it worse, then. But it's like, that's me caring about that issue, right? And then when I look at other things, it's like, well, obviously for immigration, she's better. Because she
Yeah, for that I support, like, in terms of immigration.
Yeah.
I support.
Yeah, he's much better. She
But-
didn't get through.
Not to the extent of like banning Muslims.
And, okay, you know what's funny about that dude? That's like I remember like I think I was arguing about this someone. It's like I don't like the rhetoric he used for that. But he just did the same thing Obama did.
Sure, but
And he never banned Pakistan.
He literally called out Muslim, and there were 13. How many were there?
Yeah, but Pakistan.
Sure, but
Saudi
why does
Arabia
that
was
matter?
always-
It's still Muslim.
Yeah, it was like the war time. But I mean, it is messed up. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But it's also like when you find out Obama did it too.
Okay, but I'm not saying Obama's right either. Like,
Yeah. I mean, I don't like it either.
Yeah.
But I mean, also like, I'm fine with vetting. Or would you be fine with vetting immigrants from terrorist-prone countries more than other immigrants? I'm fine.
When you word it like that.
I'm fine with that.
Betting in what sense?
Like, you're gonna make sure that they're not rascals. They're not going to do terrorist attacks here.
Yeah, sure, but does that mean like
It's-
you're gonna,
I mean,
your
it's probably-
process is longer?
It's probably gonna be Muslim majority countries that happen to have like Afghanistan and like
yeah, but
Syria.
that's- okay,
That's
well,
fine.
what does that entail? Though? Like, how long does the process need to be until you determine this person?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, they probably have.
Sure, but then
That'd be but then also when it comes to the economy, it's like I thought there'd be a stock market crash, it's fun. And inflation,
It's been okay.
that's the thing too, right? I always tell people this too. It's like, okay, if you're gonna say inflation is